Guys, adventure bikes. Love them or hate them, they're a thing. And you know what? I think I'm starting to catch the bug. Let's talk about it. What's going on, guys? Halfclickup and welcome back to the channel. First and foremost, I want to welcome our new subscribers. That's right, guys, we are averaging about 2 subscribers per day, and so there are quite a lot of new guys here. So welcome aboard. I am certainly happy to have you. Welcome to Team HCU. So the topic of the hour, guys, you may have noticed that I just took one heck of a motorcycle trip to Big Bend State Park. Roughly 39 hours of seat time total over 4 days. Check out that playlist up here. It'll definitely be worth your time. You talk about the views, guys, check that series out. There are some views on that trip. Now, another thing you'll notice about that trip, and I talked about it in the intro in the first video, was some of the accommodations that these guys had on their adventure bikes. How they obviously were going to be way more well equipped than myself, both utilitarian wise and comfort wise. So 2 guys on that trip were on BMW GS series bikes. Now look, I get it. Right, this is an FZ6R channel, first and foremost, obviously. It's what this entire YouTube channel is centered around. With that being said, don't think for a second I plan on getting rid of old Evelyn here. This will always be an FZ6R channel, no matter what other motorcycle I get. Just know that. But I'll tell you, you know, as a motorcyclist, of course I have an appreciation for all bikes. Some bikes more than others, obviously, and what I was getting at just a second ago is that, yes, I'm a sport bike guy at heart. Sport bikes will always be my #1 first passion when it comes to motorcycling. There's nothing that looks better, performs better, just gets you like an awesome sport bike. With that all being said, though, and with respect to the experience I had witnessing these adventure bikes in action, I gotta talk about them, man. Yes, they're growing on me. I can almost picture myself owning one of those machines as like a side bike, so to speak. Again, of course, always keeping Evelyn to be able to have that sport bike itch scratched anytime I please. The adventure bikes are a unique aesthetic. They all tend to have the little beak action going on that a lot of people can't stand. I personally think it is kind of neat. I think it is characteristic of adventure bikes to have that kind of a look to them. You know, they're notorious for long-haul comfort, upright seating position, very utilitarian. Lots of them tend to come with full-on luggage setups, you know, the hard cases. Just like you saw in that Big Bend trip, those 2 BMW GS models, they had hard cases from the factory. Some of these things are way more affordable than others. The most affordable one being none other than the Suzuki V-Strom. And that 2021 model in the Champion Yellow, the Adventure ABS, the XT, with all the bells and whistles that you can possibly have on a V-Strom. They're not very sophisticated machines, but I mean, it comes with the full-on aluminum Suzuki branded luggage kit, all from the factory. Dude, that is a beautiful machine. And they're fairly affordable. Now, when I say fairly affordable, I am comparing that directly to the Aprilia RS660. Why? Well, because the RS660 is #1 in running for what I might want to buy next. $10,000, $11,000-ish $1,000. You know, they're all around the same price point. It's really all in what you want. And after seeing adventure bikes in action and them growing on me, guys, I don't necessarily know anymore what it is that I want. I have admittedly been cheating on the sport bike world, and I've been perusing Cycle Trader and the interwebs for adventure bikes, discovering all sorts. From the practicality standpoint and affordability standpoint, let's get off the interstate. Let's get off the interstate. That's I-35 construction is absolutely asinine. We're going to avoid all that. But yeah, practically speaking and affordably speaking, the V-Strom, if I'm going to go adventure bike, it looks like the V-Strom would be the one. Now, speaking of aesthetics, dude, I recently discovered Aprilia's offering. Aprilia has the Capenard. That is a freaking clean dual sport, guys. That is a clean adventure bike right there. The Triumph Tiger is like the definition of an adventure bike. Looks great, headlights awesome. The BMW GS, dude, everybody wants to be the BMW, right? All these manufacturers model their adventure bikes after the BMW GS series, because it was kind of like the pioneering model of the genre that is adventure bikes. You know, and the other caveat about BMW versus all the rest is their top of the line GS models are actually shaft drive bikes. You know, that's interesting. They're virtually maintenance-less. Is that a word? Maintenance-less. You don't got to do a whole lot to them, man. I think you might have to grease up the little knuckle in there. Maybe once every, I won't even speculate, but I know it's not near as maintenance heavy as a chain-driven bike. But you also, you know, that technology comes at a premium. You're going to pay a lot more for a shaft drive bike like that. I'm talking like car prices, like freaking 20 grand, you know, no doubt. And so again, I still circle all the way back to the V-Strom, where you could pick one up for 5 grand or less with fairly low miles, guys. Like, awesome deals are out there. Trust me, I know of one in particular that I've been looking at. I look and I check every day, and it's still there. I'm so close to pulling the trigger, but I'm sitting on it, you know. But for the time being, I don't know. God, let me tell you what's going to happen, dude. Okay, let's say I've got a particular Suzuki V-Strom picked out. What's going to happen is, let's say I get it. I'm going to still want an Aprilia RS660 when it's all said and done. I have no doubt in my mind. You know, and yeah, I understand a lot of guys have, you know, three or more bikes, but that's not me. I can't have 3 or more bikes. It's just maybe when I'm older and I'm not getting any younger. I don't know. It's just, goodness gracious. And of course, this is how I-35 construction works. Obviously, it is now flowing faster than the service road. It never fails. Happens to me all the time. But you guys appreciate me moving more than you do me sitting in stationary traffic, right? Well, too bad, because that's what you're going to have to get, because we are going to be stuck at this red light for a minute. It's probably better for the audio, so it is what it is. But I am curious, guys. Like I said in the intro, adventure bikes, love them or hate them. I don't know. I'm kind of in between there. I never pictured myself owning one until I saw them in action and saw the value of them. Here's the deal, though. You get into the adventure bike life, you're going to want to start taking long trips. On the regular, I would imagine, and I don't suppose that's a bad thing. It's just, dude, all of a sudden you start operating a machine like that with its capabilities, and you get into a whole new genre of motorcycling, and depending on how you look at it, that could be for the good or for the bad. I think it would be for the good. You talk about just an all new exposure to the world of motorcycling and the potential thereof. Go ahead, go. You're welcome. I don't really understand. Okay. I mean, just get out there and then change lanes. Oh, we're just going to sit here in traffic. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up, guys. But comment down below. Adventure bike. Should I buy one? Yay or nay? Is it too much? Are we going to stray too far? Does it not matter because motorcycles is motorcycles, and you know, all I can do really is just enhance the channel, right? I don't know. You tell me. What do you think about adventure bikes? Would you own one? If you would own one, which one would it be? Would you go one extreme spectrum where it's either a BMW or a Ducati model, Aprilia, something high-end, expensive, or would you just settle for the traditional metric offerings like the Suzuki V-Strom, for example? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. If you enjoyed this content, I know it's a take on something new, but if you enjoyed it, go ahead and smash the like button for me, please. Subscribe if you haven't already. Again, welcome to all our new subscribers. I am very excited and happy to have you guys here. As always, this has been me, and that's been you. It's Half Click Up. Guys, I will catch you on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace and goodbye.